On Sunday morning, 19 May 2024, South Africans were alerted by an article published by the Daily Investor titled "Police Prepare for Violence and Unrest in South Africa." Rather than assure the public that the SAPS are prepared and ready, people became more concerned than ever. I have taken the information from the Daily Investor article and compiled the responses from the SAPS side. I chose to keep the responses optimistic, with trust in the SAPS, rather than join the crowd of conspiracy theorists. Let's hope that the SAPS live up to their promises. See the description section for links to the source information. A conspiracy theory has been circulating that predicts widespread violent protests and unrest during the upcoming South African elections. According to these claims, certain political groups or individuals are allegedly planning to disrupt the electoral process through coordinated violence and intimidation. The origins of this theory are unclear, but it's believed to have started on social media platforms and fringe online forums. Some political commentators and local news outlets have also picked up on the narrative, further amplifying the claims. However, there is no credible evidence to support these claims. The South African government, Electoral Commission, and law enforcement agencies have not found any evidence of planned violence or unrest. In fact, they have assured the public that comprehensive security measures are in place to ensure a peaceful and democratic electoral process. As South Africa approaches the 2024 general elections, concerns about potential unrest, violence and disruptions loom large. The report by the Daily Investor highlighted the apprehensions of the South African Police Service, the SAPS, and other security agencies. They warned of various risks, including blockades by truckers, community protests, and threats to police station armories. This report aligns with warnings from business and finance communities, particularly regarding the volatile political landscape and socioeconomic challenges. In response to these concerns, the National Joint Operational and Intelligence Structure, NATJOINTS, has assured the South Africans that comprehensive measures are in place to ensure a safe and secure election process. But can the SAPS and NATJOINTS really reassure the public? What are the strategies and preparations undertaken to address the potential threats and maintain order during these elections? The SAPS Crime Intelligence Unit has identified several direct risks, including the threat of truckers blocking key routes in protest against the employment of foreign drivers, but apparently this has been postponed. Specific areas such as KwaZulu-Natal, Gauteng and Northwest have been highlighted as potential hotspots for unrest. Additionally, community protests over poor service delivery and potential attacks on police station armories are significant concerns. In response, NATJOINTS, led by SAPS, SANDF and SSA, have developed a detailed operational plan. A key element of this plan is the activation of the NATJOINTS Coordination Center, the NCC, from May 22 to June 9, 2024. This high-tech hub will monitor real-time data, identifying threats and coordinate swift responses to any incidents. Provincial assessments conducted by the SAPS executive management have confirmed that all provinces are prepared to handle potential disruptions. Provincial commissioners have implemented measures to prevent and combat election-related violence and criminality. Law enforcement officers have received specialized training on the Electoral Act and other relevant legislation to ensure they are equipped to manage any situation. A senior SAPS officer emphasized, "We have left no stone unturned in our preparations. From high visibility patrols to covert operations, every aspect of security has been covered." The Operational Intelligence Coordination Committee, OICC, has identified high-risk voting stations and volatile areas. Law enforcement agencies have intensified operations in these regions, deploying public order units to maintain peace. high-tech surveillance, including drones and advanced communication systems, is being used to monitor potential threats and coordinate responses. One of the significant challenges identified is the spread of fake news and misinformation on social media, which could incite violence or cause panic. NATJOINTS is actively monitoring these platforms to counteract false information and ensure that accurate information reaches the public. A dedicated team is tasked with fact-checking and debunking rumors. Concerns about potential political violence, particularly involving newcomer Umkhonto we Sizwe, MK, led by former President Jacob Zuma, have been noted. The July 2021 riots, which erupted following Zuma's imprisonment, serve as a stark reminder of the potential for unrest. To mitigate these risks, law enforcement agencies are on high alert and prepared to respond to any incidents of violence swiftly. On election day, law enforcement officers will play a crucial role in maintaining order at voting stations, escorting voting materials, and ensuring the security of election warehouses. They will prevent any form of political activity or intimidation within the boundaries of voting stations. Additionally, preparations are in place to manage post-election celebrations and gatherings, preventing any incidents of violence or unrest. Recent incidents of vandalism, such as the defacing of political posters and break-ins at IEC offices, have raised concerns. Arrests have been made in several cases, sending a clear message that electoral violations will not be tolerated. Investigations are ongoing to ensure the security of electoral materials and prevent further incidents. Economist Davie Rood and former Deputy Chief of the South African Army, General Roland de Vries, have expressed concerns about the socioeconomic challenges facing the country. High unemployment, rising poverty, and declining social grants of value due to inflation are significant issues that could contribute to unrest. The government acknowledges these challenges and is working to address them through increased police visibility and proactive measures. Despite the concerns highlighted by the recent report, NATJOINTS and its partners are confident that their comprehensive security measures will ensure a safe and secure election process. From high-tech coordination centers to vigilant presence of law enforcement officers, every measure is being taken to protect the integrity of the electoral process and the safety of all South Africans. Do you trust the collaborative efforts of NATJOINTS and the provincial authorities to ensure a successful and peaceful election? I'm sure each person's confidence in the information provided will be affected by the level of trust in the SAPS and their law enforcement partners. Let's hope that their planning and resources will keep us safe during these elections. But let me hear your thoughts in the comments. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I have a few more stories to tell. I will see you in the next video.